Hey guys, what's up? This is kaozbender here again for yet another video, and welcome back to Super Peach 3D World. In the previous episode, we were almost done with World Mushroom, and today we are going to be looking at World Flower, which is obviously the next one. So before entering in this place, you actually need a Tanuki tail, but if you don't have one, you're going to be finding one right over here, so it's really nothing to worry. And yeah, that is pretty much it, about the intro to this level. This one is highly, well, you really depend on timing, to get everything, and obviously not to die. So you really want to be on the clear. Right now, I'm just going to be taking it, rather, well, I'm just going to be taking it, the safe side. And, the Tanuki tail is actually really useful for this. But, if you want to go ahead and try something else, just be my guest. But I find it, to be a little bit, tedious. I actually tried this with Mario. It was a little bit tough, but, not, it wasn't like super impossible or something. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway, how are you guys doing? New recording session. I haven't, played or record in a while. Basically, had some IRL stuff to do. Had to help my girlfriend's brother with a video that he had, because at the time recording this, which is Saturday the 11th, I believe, yes, Saturday 11th, he is going to be having his birthday party, which is, it's going to be highly, kind of, how should I put this, they actually went really, far to make it, the best party that, that they can. The theme is like the Oscars and stuff. I mean, there's going to be nominations and, nominees, I think it's called. There's going to be that, which is going to be really good. And I actually helped them with a video for, like, for example, with the introduction. Like, for example, as people walk in, there's going to be a screen, and the video that I, played, the video that I made for them was, is going to be playing when people enter the, the party room, whatever. So that is going to be quite good. The video was really good, and oddly enough, they actually want to pay me, but I was like, no, please don't pay me. I'm really not going to charge for that. I mean, even though it was a little bit more, well, lengthy than some of the off YouTube projects that I've had. This, I would feel kind of bad, actually, by the way, you actually want to do this to be, like, a kind of safe, but, yeah, that's pretty much it about this. God damn it, am I really going to have to wait another cycle for this? So, yeah, I was like, please don't pay me, it's going to be fine. I would feel extremely bad if I had to charge my girlfriend's, family for something that I did in, like, 3 hours or so, and, it wasn't, like, really extremely, like, Michael Bay effects and stuff. I gave it my best. They liked it. They actually loved it. But I would actually feel kind of bad if they if I had to charge them, or if they gave me money. Which, in case, I would obviously end up giving back to her. But that's pretty much it. So yeah, back into the gameplay now. As you saw, that level was a little bit maybe not tough, but if you have the Tanuki tail, it was really good. Tricky part about this level, first of all, you want to go down, well, maybe not down, but you want to come back here, and by the way, you actually want to do a ground pound, for the timing and stuff, so it's going to be a lot easier. So that's the very first thing that you want to do when you come over here. So let me see, what, well, I already talked about some of the, real life stuff. Some other stuff, and by the way, I'm just going to be talking a little bit about some off-game stuff and topics, whatever, because this is a little bit boring. We just have to do this right here, and before we move on into like another topic, I'm not gonna be able to defeat that dude. Anyway, let me see, I'm gonna have to step again, and there we go. So as you remember, I think it was world what was it? I think it was world 1.3 or 1.4. It was definitely in the very first world that we had a stage like this, like a, maybe not circus, but like a, I really don't know how to, like, refer to this, but, it was a stage with this, kind of theme, like old lights and stuff, it was really fun. And that is what I meant, that, a lot of the levels are actually not remakes, but they're going to be having, like, the same theme and stuff than the other one. So let me see, I got the second green star, which was really good. And right here, I much rather have my cat suit, so I'm actually going to be while using the Tanuki suit in order to, save my Katsu. That is if I take a hit, which I hopefully don't. As you can see, I don't know if this is going to be able to happen, but the Hammer Brothers can actually kill the... As you remember, or as you know, I really don't care about, like, enemy trivia. But, the Hammer Brothers are going to be able to kill the purple dudes. So that's going to be really good. And this is, like, kind of the same outro stuff. As you remember, it was, like, right over here. It was, like, this same thing. But now, instead of just the switches, we have the... Oh, never mind. No. You want to come back here first. This one I remember quite well. You want to come back here, and I don't think you want to jump. Yeah, you just want to do that. So, that's going to be the third and final green star. Obviously, you want to, grab that. Really, really good thing that I remember that, because, to be quite honest, I was like, okay, so if I get over here, and, yeah, the star should be here, but, if I came over and saw nothing, I would be like, okay, what the shit. Anyway, so that's how you beat this stage without any flaws whatsoever. And as you can tell, we are already in the flower world. Now, by my expectations, I hope, or... Well, maybe, like, for example, I thought that I was going to have the Mushroom World done in only in 2 episodes. However, we were, like, completely done with it. Well, like 90% done with it in the previous episode. And we only completed 1 world of the, let me see, which is this? Yeah, I'm going to tackle this one first, since it's the second one. But... if my calculations are correct, we're going to have 2 more episodes, and then the grand finale, which is going to be... Oh, and by the way, this one is quite nice. For this one, maybe you don't need, but I would actually go for, the Katsu. Now, the first green star is not going to be, like, quite obvious. You actually need to go over here, and I think I'm going to be falling... Oh, yeah, that was okay. Even... I mean, if things went wrong, I was, only going to be taking a hit, but it was not going to be that bad. Anyway... what I was saying is that even though you don't 100% need it, you actually would like... Oh, there we go. I took a hit. You would like a... I mean, you want to take the Katsu, and right here you just want to jump 3 times. Now, let me see. You don't really need to worry about, the timing. If you don't do it, I mean, it's not like if you are in that, place with water, it's going to be done. There is another Katsu in that box right below, but, for timing purposes, obviously, I wasn't able to get them. I think I'm going to break out my Tanuki tail. I know that I'm overusing the word, like, break out my, power-up, whatever, but, I kind of liked it. Anyway, so right here we have some of the stuff, and, oh, yes, I remembered, one off-game or off-video topic that I wanted to talk about is that, as we speak, I already bought my PAX tickets. I already have my hotel booked, and I already bought my airplane tickets to go to PAX East 14. Now, let me see, right here, you completely need the Katsu for this. I'm going to be failing this one so bad. Yeah, I'll see you guys back when I get the... Yeah, I'm just going to be exiting the level, as you can see. Oh, man, I'll see you back here in just a second. Alright, second time charm. You want to be extremely swift with this, otherwise, the fuzzies are, just going to get your ass. Anyway, you want to do this extremely fucking fast. You want to go over here, and with, care, you just want to go ahead and grab those 2 leftover green coins, and that is going to be pretty much it for the stage. Now, once you get over here, you of course want to get at this final block over here. I mean, if you want the extra life, you can obviously go for it, but obviously it is a little bit more risky since you have those little spikes, and since it is a little bit more out of reach, and the fuzzies can actually get to you a lot easier, so you really don't want that. And with this, we are done with the stage. It was really good. Now, the next one is actually... maybe not tough. I mean, there is really no potential for death, but the green stars we're going to be looking at, I mean, it's, they are a little bit, well, maybe not difficult, but we need a fire flower for that. And there are not, I mean, right now, obviously, we don't have a fire flower. For this one, we need, for all of the green stars in this world, we need the fire flower. As you can see, we're going to be finding one right over here. And even though they are not difficult to find, because the only thing that you want to do to get all of the green stars, there are going to be 3 areas in this particular stage. The one thing that you want to do, in all of the 3 areas, you want to grab your fire flower. Please tell me there's another fire flower in here. I am completely fucked, man. Just to get the power up, I'm gonna be right back. And as I was saying before, that is exactly why this world isn't exactly difficult, but just tedious, you know, in general to get the 3 stars. If you take it, I mean, yeah, to take the green stars. If you take 1 hit, there is going to be barely any fire flowers to find. I believe that was the only one in this stage, yeah, I mean in this area, and yeah, you know, that I am pretty sure of. So let me see, right here, I'm just going to be getting rid of this little piranha plant, you know, that's going to be really good. And the last, well, kind of, torch? Yeah, torch, or fireplace, whatever, it's going to be right here, and there is your first green star. Now, the next ones, I'm not going to, what was I saying? I'm not going to promise anything. Now, I'm just going to show this for the lulz, but, you know, if you have your catsuit, or if you don't, you can actually climb over here. I mean, there's not going to be anything special. I mean, there's just going to be a couple of coins, and as you can see right here, we're going to have, you know, like a pipe. But I never really wanted to go for that. I'm going to be showing that maybe, like, later, because I kind of fear that is going to be taking us like at the end of the stage, and just to be sure that I'm going to be good for the stage, I'm actually going to be taking double fire flower, which is pretty much the only stage in which I suggest doing that. I mean, because if you take a hit, I mean, well, if you see right here, this is also going to be maybe not swarming, but there's going to be a couple of dry bones in here that are going to make your life a living hell if you are not cautious enough to avoid them with your fire flower. So this is actually how you want to do it. There are going to be, and that is exactly why I wanted the other fire flower. You are going to be finding a lot of obviously sleeping piranha plants, which is obviously what you don't want. Now I believe, yeah, this is another one, so that's quite good. And let me see, I'm just going to position myself like so in order to, god damn it, I just can't seem to get this. Come on, please, sir. Okay, there we go. Did I just call it torch a sir? Anyway, I'm just going to be lining this up right over here, and just with careful steps, like, is that a quote from Shen? I'm not really sure. If you guys play League of Legends, you know what I'm saying, but, thread carefully or careful steps. I'm not quite sure. You know, I really like League of Legends, but you know, I'm not like such a, you know, fan that I know like all of the quotes. I mean, I know a couple of them. If you guys like League of Legends, obviously leave me a comment with your favorite League of Legends quote. And by the way, I believe, yes, indeed. So we got the second green star, obviously. Now, to get it, you might think, oh, I almost took a hit, but that was going to be okay because I actually have the, you know, another fire flower, so it's not going to be really anything to worry about. So yeah, just leave me a comment with your favorite League of Legends quote. That is, if you you know, if you play the game. And last but not least, we are obviously going to be having the final green star over here. Now, to get the fucking, you know, the golden flag, I'm not promising anything. Oh, yes, I got it. Oh, right, there we go. So, the one thing that I'm always worried when I'm playing as Peach, and when I don't have the Katsu or Tanuki tail, are only those types of fire flowers, those types of flagpoles in which you actually need to jump on something to get a guaranteed golden flag. Because as you can see, Peach's jump is actually really bad, and you know, it doesn't really have like a lot of traction, and it could be potentially quite bad. Now, the next one is a little bit more tedious, so that's going to be saved for the following episode. As you can see right here, there is going to be like this kind of, well, hidden stuff. And, you know, this episode has been going on for quite a while. I just want to, you know, like, maybe show a little bit more of the world, because I have 2 more episodes to look at in this world, and I really don't want to overdo it. I mean, I'm pretty sure that we're going to be able to make it, or, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, yeah, that's gonna be really easy. Oh, by the way, yeah, that's that's gonna be pretty good. Anyway, we're gonna be tackling this level, the Faster Fort Fire Brothers, in the following episode, and that is a really good time to say that if you guys have watched until now, and if you enjoyed, a like and a comment would be real appreciated, as well as checking out my social media down below for you not to miss an episode again. And with any further ado, you guys have a great day. Take care of yourself, and until my next episode, when we complete, hopefully, half or more than half of the Flower World and continue with our Deathless progress. I will see you then.